This video, I want to talk about engaging the power of your future. You see, you know about the power of the past to keep you addicted, to keep you stuck, to have bad habits, to twist and distort your self-image, to keep the pain of the past alive. And, that's what's real about the past is your emotional responses today. When you react out of being triggered or you're addictive, you know about the past. And the future is so much more ambiguous. That's why people are afraid of the future. People throw their greatest fears into the future. Oh, I'm going to get old, I'm going to be incapacitated, and I'm going to die. That's my relationship to the future. Oh, bravo, wonderful. And I'm sure if you focus on that and you're afraid of it enough, that'll become your reality. But to engage the power of the future, your relationship to the future, just like I talked about, your relationship to your soul and spirit, your relationship to God, God is all that is. Your relationship is what you can change. And so engaging the power of your future begins by understanding that the future provides all meaning and significance about your past. How you relate to the future. Like, for instance, I mentioned about, in that previous video, I mentioned about how feeling different in the past was such a pain for me. It was such a source of shame and pain that I was different as a little boy growing up and as a child. And yet, until I could relate to my future and open up to my empowered destiny, I could change that meaning and that significance that past had, that poor me, into the fact that, yeah, I'm here to make a difference. So it was my relationship to the future that changed the meaning and significance of the past. That's the first thing the power of the future does. The second is that the power of the future is your source of all change, growth, and motivation. It is the source of all change, growth, and motivation. Comes from your relationship to the future. If those people who do not have a sense of the future, who do not have a sense of that, become depressed, lifeless, lack of energy, because they haven't got a future there. The future is constantly pulling you towards it, and if you don't have a sense of it, you have no motivation to change. You have no sense of growth and evolution. You just stagnate. So your relationship to the future is crucial and critical. It is the motivation and the source of all change. It is also the source of all your fears. Is your relationship to the future. And your anxiety is your relationship to the future. You see, when somebody says, oh, Mikhail, no, I'm afraid to go on this date next week or this date tomorrow night because I'm afraid of rejection, right? Yeah, no, I was rejected in my past. I was rejected in high school. I was rejected in college. I was rejected. That's why I'm afraid of going on a date on Saturday night. No. That's what happened. That's where you developed the fear. That's where you could see the fear. But it's your relationship to the future. That when I go on this date on Friday night, I'm going to be rejected. That's where this fear is coming from. My relationship to the future, not to the past. So all fear, all anxiety comes from your relationship to the future. The future is the source, just like it's the source of change and growth, it is the source of all healing, empowerment, and fulfillment. Your relationship to the future is your source of all healing. And people who do not have a vision of the future, who do not have hope for the future, who do not have a sense of the future, they stop growing. They start decaying. They go into dis-ease. The source, and doctors know this. Doctors know the source of healing. There could be two patients, and one of them, let's say, both of them have terminal illness, right? And they're both scheduled to die. The one who has a hope for the future, a vision of seeing their grandchildren grow up or whatever, has a sense of hope for the future, are the one, they know, doctors know the will to live is a determining factor in whether you can overcome anything and whether you will get well, whether you will recover. Is there the will to live? Well, what's the will to live for? The past? No, it's the future. It's the source of all healing. It's the source of all empowerment. It's a source of fulfillment. And the future provides hope, inspiration, and the path towards empowerment, which is your evolution. So the future provides hope. Your hope is the anticipation. This is what hope is. Anticipation and expectation. To anticipate and to expect is what hope comes from. I hope that I can go on vacation next week. Well, okay, I hope about it. Well, that's not going to be enough to get there, is it? Hope needs anticipation. I need to anticipate it. I need to expect it to happen, but I need to anticipate. I need to take action. Expectation is feminine, anticipation is masculine. Expectations, I expect to go on vacation in 2 weeks. Now I better anticipate it. I better go online and look for airline reservations, taking action towards that expectation. It's not there. I'm not there yet, but my hope is I'm going to be there in the future. And if I have hope, I have to anticipate it and expect it to happen. If I don't expect it to happen, I won't even go online to look up reservations. If I don't expect it to happen. So expectation and anticipation come together to produce hope. Hope is your relationship, and it comes from your relationship to the future. If you're hopeless about the future, you have no expectation and you have no anticipation. You exist. You're depressed. You're stuck. You're unfulfilled. You're stuck in the past. So engaging the power of the future is about understanding its power, and it provides meaning and significance to your past. It helps you to understand your past. It is also the motivation and the source of change and growth. It is the foundation of all healing, empowerment, and fulfillment, and it provides you with hope and inspiration to change. It is the source of all change and growth. So you have to have an open up to dream, to open up to possibilities. That's what the soul does. To open up to what could go right, not what could go wrong. To open up to possibility is the power of the future. And engaging the power of the future, a necessary part for you to evaluate and to look at and to open up to start to dream again. And if you fulfilled a lot of your dreams, dream new dreams. Open up to new possibilities. Always stretch and reach to challenge yourself to become more. In so many ways, your relationship to the past and the future is like a relay race. Remember a relay race as a kid? You had the baton and you're running around the track, and okay, you're reaching into the past and you're getting that baton from the past, right? In order to change and to grow, you need to reach to the past, grab hold of it, you need to pull it up, and then you need to release it and reach for the future. You need to reach for the future and let go of the past by letting go, engaging, letting it go. You need to disconnect, and you need to reach for a future. So if you don't have a sense of the future, you will not let go of the past.